Hut Champs is back in NHL 26. Week 1 is now underway. We're going to go over everything from the rewards, the cards, the exclusive content you can get, and how it works. We've also got a brand new Team of the Week featuring an 85 Elias Pettersson and new high-end Check My Game cards. Let's get into it. So let's start off with the first week of Hut Champs, the highly anticipated release from the competitive community, as the Hut Champs rewards in NHL 25 were extremely lackluster, and it looks like they have gone back to the old format. So in Hut Champs this year, you can earn exclusive rewards for placing very high. This week, we've got Henrik Zetterberg, but there are also other guaranteed cards that we can go after. Hut Champs is the same duration as it was in years past, so it will run until Sunday at midnight Eastern Time. You've got 20 games to play, and you can play them at any time. Now, to qualify for Hut Champs in NHL 26, you are going to need to reach Silver 2 to qualify. That appears to be the only way to actually get into Hut Champs this year. No matter how many games you play or win in lower divisions, it's not going to allow you access. You need to hit Silver 2 to get into Hut Champs. Now let's talk about rewards. So for placing first, you are going to get Henrik Zetterberg at 86 overall, as well as 23 Hut Champs collectibles, and then it goes down for every placement after that. It really changes at rank 21. So the top 20 in the world for every week, they are going to get a high-powered card, Zetterberg at 86 overall, as well as various amounts of collectibles for each and every win or placement higher. At rank 21 to 100, you are going to get an 85 overall Henrik Zetterberg. So, still exclusive, it appears to be the only way to actually get this card. Zetterberg can only be obtained if you get top 100. At 15 wins all the way down, it is going to be an extra Hut Champs collectible. This is a format, in my opinion, that was the strongest. It promotes you to go for one more win, as opposed to some years where you would hit a certain threshold and then just stop. So even if you are not a strong online player, if you get into Hut Champs, you can play one game, win it, and you'll get 2 Hut Champs collectibles. And then, like I said, for every win after that, you will earn an additional collectible. So again, I think that this format is pretty strong and the best option that we have. So when it comes to the Hut Champs cards, let's start first at the top. The top 20 players in the world will get the 86 Henrik Zetterberg with All-Star tape-to-tape and no contest, 86 speed, 89 excel, and 86 agility. He does have 92 face-offs, so that makes him one of the stronger centermen in the game. Honestly, not phenomenal abilities, and his speed is a little light, but he does fit into some of the line combos. For example, there is that Czechia, Avalanche, and Sweden line. He could go right into that, obviously, as well as that 5 AP Islander, Flyer, and Detroit Red Wing line. If you place 21 to 100, you'll get the 85 Henrik Zetterberg, who is literally just 1 overall less in all aspects across the board. Same abilities, just 1 less attributes. Now, you also have 4 other Hut Champs player items that you can earn by hitting a certain amount of collectibles. The 85 Eric Daze at 6'6", 235. He's got All-Star Big Rig and Specialist 1T. Abysmal skating, obviously, 82 speed and excel, but really good balance and endurance. A great shot. Deking's only 79, and his body checking is brutal. The bonus here is that he's 6'6", 235. Now, he does fit with the Blackhawk line, so that's one of the more popular line combos, so you can get him +2 pretty easily. And he is left-handed, so again, for anyone that has Solani, Roenick, you could go Daze on the other side to get a +2 in his skating, but it is still going to be very slow. Nicolas Hague is probably my favorite option of the bunch at 6 foot 194. All-Star Truculence as well as Specialist Warrior. It's really Truculence here that is going to be the fun part. 84 speed and excel, 87 agility and balance. He's got 89 body checking and 88 defensive awareness and 89 stick checking. So really good defensive stats. Now, he also fits the +2 overall on a defense pair with either a Swede or a Detroit Red Wing. So you just need to find one or the other because he fits both, which could be awesome. So you could pair him with like Erik Karlsson and have a fantastic D pairing. Next up, we've got Adam Oates, 5'11", 190 with All-Star tape-to-tape and Specialist Quick Draw. I love Quick Draw. We don't have a lot of Quick Draw players just yet. 84 speed, 85 excel, so not a great skater. He's got high 80 shooting and 92 faceoffs. So with Quick Draw, 92 faceoffs, he's one of the best centers in the game in that aspect. So definitely a viable option as well. And then lastly, an extremely interesting option for anyone that owns Paul Coffey's icon card. We've got the 85 Marek Shidlicki, 5'11", 190. He's got all-star elite edges and send it, 86 speed, 84 excel, and 85 agility, a good shot in the mid to high 80s. He also has 87 defensive awareness and 86 stick checking. If you pair him with the icon Paul Coffey, he will go up +2 overall. So you've got the fastest skater on defense and a really strong option to go with him on the opposite side. So again, I think a lot of players that have him, this would be a great pick as well. Now, how you are going to get these cards is the Hut Champ sets. We have a various amount of packs that we can choose from, but at the very end, for 10 collectibles, you will see a Hut Champs 85 overall choice pack. It is account bound. By trading in 10 collectibles, you will be able to choose one of the 4 Hut Champs player items, essentially everyone other than Zetterberg. Zetterberg can only be earned if you get top 100. Now, for whatever reason, they do not list what the packs are in-game. This is going to come right from EA if you want to screenshot this so that you know going forward, but here is the rest of the pack descriptions coming from EA. For 15 collectibles, the Hut Champs Victory Pack is going to give you 9 player items with 277 overall and above items and 283 overall items. The big thing here is that it is not an 83 plus player. That would have been gigantic considering obviously there's not a lot of 83 and above items. You could get McDavid at a great odds, but you can pull an 83 alumni, which would be pretty big. Now the Hut Champs Mega Pack gives you 8 items with 277 and above overalls, but only 183 overall player item. The Prestige Pack will give you 276 and above overall items, 183, and so on and so forth. Again, I'll have the descriptions up here so you can hold on to them. I'm not sure which one is going to be the best if I'm just looking quickly at what might be the best value here. Honestly, it might be waiting, especially if you're not someone who's strong at the game in terms of the amount of collectibles, or if you don't have a need for one of the 85 overalls and you don't want to burn them on an account-bound player, also understandable. But for 5 collectibles, the Hut Champs Premium Pack gives you 4 items, including 2 80 overall items, which could be big because the next event looks to use 80 overall items potentially, and that could be huge. So I'd probably just want to save them because there is no timer on these. So it does look like you might be able to go back and just make them at any time. So if you, let's say, get to 10 wins and you don't want to cash anything in, and then the next week you get 8 wins, you're going to have 20 collectibles that you can use. So you want to do a big pack opening or save up for something that you can't afford in one run. If you say, let's get 4 wins, that's 5 collectibles, you might just need to save up, but that's how it's going to work. So we'll wait and see after this first week how and what the best rewards would be to chase after. Now, a strong day of content. We'll start first with the team of the week, highlighted by the 85 overall Elias Pettersson. Now, the 85 Pettersson, very interesting card, obviously because he is a Swede, so he can go in one of the more popular line combinations, potentially replacing Marcus Naslund if you're using him. But at 6'2", 176, the left-handed center comes with All-Star Unstoppable, which is one of my favorite and personally one of the most overpowered abilities in the game. He also has Specialist Elite Edges. Now, honestly, with Pettersson cards in the past, they've been super easy to get knocked off the puck, but at 90 speed, 89 excel, 87 agility, just a great skater. He's got high 80s shooting, high 80s hand stats, 84 faceoffs, so you can play him at center, but I'd probably play him on the wing. I do want to try this card out, so I'll let you know in my No Money Spent videos if this is going to be worth using, but it is definitely interesting because of the line combo potential. We've also got Nikita Grabenkin at 6'2", 210. The left-handed winger has Specialist Wheels at 6'2", 210, 91 speed, 90 excel. Extremely interesting card because of the skating and his size, but also for the potential of a line combination where you pair a Philadelphia Flyer with a Detroit Red Wing and a New York Islander. You can get +5 ability points to your lineup, and he is cheaper at only 82 overall. Now, we'll wait and see how he plays, but this, of all the 82s, I'm really interested to try this card out. We've got Brendan Carlo from the Toronto Maple Leafs. The right-handed defenseman at 6'5", 220 comes with Specialist Quick Pick, 84 speed and excel, which is obviously pretty rough given his size, but still usable. His shot, pretty brutal at low 80s. Hand stats, 80 across the board, but he has 85 body checking and defensive awareness and stick checking at 86 and 87, so that is usable. He is also American, so he can be used with an LA King to get a +1 boost, so he does have some lineup flexibility. Matt Coronato from the Calgary Flames at 5'10", 183. He's got Specialist Rocket. The right-handed winger at 86 speed and 86 excel, definitely usable. His shot in the mid-80s, hand stats in the mid-80s. I am curious to try Rocket on a winger. I think that could be fun. Our goaltender is the 82 Joey Daccord at 6'2", He's got specialist showstopper, 84 speed, and 75 aggression. So there might be a new goalie for you to try out. And lastly, we've got the 82 overall Arbor Xhekaj at 6'4", 240, with specialist truculence, 86 speed, 85 excel, so definitely usable, 88 body checking. The only issue here is that he has 80 defensive awareness, which is absolutely abysmal for a defenseman. Now, you can pair him with a Nashville Predator and get a +2 overall boost, giving him great speed at 88 overall, truculence, and the fact that he's 6'4", but you're going to want to make sure that you pair him with someone that has good defensive awareness if you are going to run him, because you're really not going to intercept much here, but definitely an interesting card. I will say this about the Team of the Week items: even the 82s are very usable, so I actually like that. Now, to make these Team of the Week cards, it's going to work exactly like week 1. To get an 82 overall Team of the Week item, you'll need to trade in 3 80 to 82 players, as well as 1 79 overall item. That will give you one of the 5 non-Elias Pettersson player items. And then if you wanted to make Elias Pettersson, you've got 5 82 overall Team of the Week items to trade in. You will lose those cards, and you'll get the untradeable 85 overall Team of the Week Elias Pettersson. Now, if you want to earn a Team of the Week item, you can complete all of the objectives. I got to be honest with you, a little disappointing to see them jack up the amount of stuff required to complete these Team of the Week objective paths. 90 shots with a Team of the Week item, okay, whatever, but 60 assists and 30 goals is just an absolute ton. That means you are going to have to go into rookie cup chase. Something that I've enjoyed so far is a lot of these objectives have been low enough where I can do a superstar cup chase run, and it'd be difficult because it's on superstar, but the objectives are low enough where I can get almost all of them done in one cup chase run. This is to the point where you are going to have to do it on rookie, and then obviously burn it, restart it if you want to go after rewards. So something that is a little bit disappointing from week 1 to week 2, but doing these 4 objectives will get you various player items. You'll get 2 76 overall, as well as a 78, and then an 80 overall player item. Doing all that will also get you the 82 overall Team of the Week choice pack, which I would recommend you guys try and get as you build up a lineup of Team of the Week player items, because the more Team of the Week items you have, the faster you're going to be able to get this done. Now, they do give you a bunch of stuff that will get you close to a free 82 overall Team of the Week item. If you go to the moments, you've got 6 Team of the Week moments where you will earn 3 76 overall items, 1 78, and then a random 80 overall item. If you also do the weekly headliner moments, these will take you like 15 minutes to get all of them completed. You'll get a lot of 75s, but the last pack will have like a 77 or maybe a 79 in there. You want to do that as well. And then what you do is you take all of those cards that you got from doing those moments over to the exchange, and then you just simply exchange them up to getting an 80 overall. You'll need a few of them, so you can trade those in. If you do those 2 moment paths, you will come very close to getting enough collection fodder that you can throw in the exchange sets to get that free 82 overall if you don't have a Team of the Week item yet. And just to show you that I practice what I preach, if you go to manage lineups, what you want to do is create a new lineup specifically for Team of the Week, and then slowly work to collecting as many Team of the Week items as you can. You don't need to buy them on the auction house. I just did because I had an excessive amount of coins, and I thought, why not? But you just want to slowly add them to your lineup, because once you get a full lineup, I've mentioned this before, the Team of the Week objective path, because it gives you an 82 overall, and that overall will increase, you can get it done in like 1 or 2 games on rookie when you have a full lineup. So just something you want to slowly work towards. It ends up being one of the best values for your time in the game. All right, now let's talk about the 85 overall release for the Check My Game event. We've got more high-powered European player items. So we'll start first with the 85 overall Julian Chrobot at 6', 181. The left-handed winger comes with All-Star Unstoppable and Quick Release, 93 speed, 92 excel and agility, with mid to high 80 shooting, 85 hand stats. This card is insane because you can pair him with McKinnon and McDavid if you have unlimited coins, and you can get the +1 overall boost to all of them because he is a German. So instantly makes this card a sneaky good option for that line, and there's a reason why he is going to be stupidly expensive. Next, we've got the 85 overall Leon Gawanke at 6'2", 193. The right-handed defenseman comes with All-Star Stick-em-Up and Elite Edges. Stick-em-Up has been shown to actually allow you to poke check. And at 6'2", 193, he's got 91 speed and excel with 89 agility, as well as a good slap shot, Pretty low defensive awareness and stick checking, though, down to 83, but the ability might make up for it. Now, I know I say goaltenders do not matter, but if there is going to be one that does, it is going to be the 85 overall Kristers Gudlevskis. At 6'4", 214, he's got all-star post-to-post and dialed in, but more importantly, he's got 91 speed and 75 aggression. If this card is not good in-game, it's just full proof that goaltenders do not matter, because he should be an absolute stud in net. We've got the 85 overall Jimmy Lambert at 6 foot 176. He's got All-Star Rocket as well as Spark Plug, 91 speed, excel, 90 agility. Great skating on these cards. With 90 wrist shot accuracy, 92 power, his hand stats are pretty brutal at 81 across the board, essentially. And he is a pure right-handed winger, but still, the skating is awesome. Next, we've got the 85 overall Gabriel Fontaine at 6'1", 203. All-Star Quick Draw and Wheels. 91 speed and excel, 89 agility, so a great skater. Shot power is at 88 overall. 90 body checking, 88 face-offs. One of the best centermen in the game. And then the 85... Oh, this is going to be brutal. Colin Ugbekile. 6'1", 198. He's got All-Star Hipster and Send It. Hipster is honestly a brutal ability. I don't think it's worth it at all. But he's got 90 speed, 90 excel, 89 agility. So fits the build of all of the others. Great skater. The left-handed defenseman also has 84 body checking and 87 defensive awareness. So again, one of the stronger attribute defensemen in the game. However, it doesn't look like he's going to fit any of the line combos. Now, the tough part about all these event releases is that these cards are simply only in packs, where there's no sets or anything that we could even make them account bound. So these cards, if you get them, be sure to look on the auction house, because you're going to make a couple 100,000 coins, because they are some of the strongest cards in the game, even without line combinations. Now on to what looks to be the last Check My Game release in terms of NHLers. We've got the 84 Jake Guentzel with All-Star Rocket, 87 speed and excel with 85 agility, good shot attributes across the board, good hand stats at 85 and above. So all in all, a pretty strong left-handed winger. Philip Danault's 83 overall is also a strong option. At 6'1", 200, he's got Specialist Quick Draw, 85 speed and excel, but more importantly, 90 face-offs. He could be a phenomenal option for you at center. There is an ability point combo that includes Canadians, as well as a few +1 overall boosts that you can mix and match that, again, also includes Canadians. Then we've got the 82 overall Martin Pospisil at 6 foot 173. He's got Specialist Warrior. The left-handed winger's got 87 speed and 85 excel, so a decent skater there. 89 body checking as well, so definitely a good forechecking option for you. Slovakian players don't have any line combos. Either do the Calgary Flames right now, so we'll have to wait for something to drop. We've got Evan Rodrigues, the 82 overall right-handed center at 5'11", 182. Comes with Specialist Quick Release, 86 speed, 85 excel. So again, a decent skater. Pure right-handed winger, however, with only 79 faceoffs. However, again, he does fit some line combinations. A +1 overall if he's paired with a blue and a senator. And if all three of them are Canadian, you can get an additional 5 ability points on him. Definitely one of the more interesting releases, even at 80 overall, because we've got Nicolas Hague, and Nashville Predators are always going to be sought after in the first season because of their really strong line combinations. But it's 6'6", 245, only 83 speed and 81 excel. So he is like Zdeno Chara light. 83 body checking, 82 defensive awareness and stick checking. But if you pair him with another Nashville Predator or a Canadian defenseman, you can get a +2 overall boost. So definitely a strong option there. Kartye at 5'11", 202. The left-handed winger has Specialist Wheels, 83 speed and excel. The big thing about him is that he can go on that +8 ability point line combination if you pair him with a Shark and a Canuck, and all of them are Canadian. So if you're using, let's say, the new Barclay Goodrow from the Game Breakers release, as well as a Vancouver Canuck Canadian like Evander Kane, you've got some cheaper options that you can get 8 ability points for on your fourth line. And then lastly, at 78 overall, we've got the 78 Kartye Tanev at 6'3", 199 with Warrior, 83 speed, 82 excel. Decent defensive awareness for a 78 overall at 83, but definitely just an objective card. And then lastly, we've got the 78 overall Will Borgen at 6'3", 204. He has Truculence, 81 speed and excel, brutal defensive awareness. He can fit some line combos, but definitely not a card I would throw in my online lineup. Now, I do want to point out something that has changed throughout the day. For whatever reason, earlier on, Cup Chase was buffed, where you were receiving almost 1,700 XP towards the XP path and 900 coins throughout the day. Again, it didn't make any sense, but it was cut back to what it was before. So the buff that was going on in Cup Chase has now been reverted. In all honesty, I think it made Cup Chase almost too overpowered in terms of rewards. If there is a place where I would love to see a buff of rewards, it would honestly be online. I think that Cup Chase is still very lucrative, even without the buff that was released. All right, so that is going to do it for today's content drop. Good luck in Hut Champs for everyone that will be competing. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.